Hello, good morning. This may seem a little weird, but I'm doing one of the things that should be one of the things that you instill in your children, or you should have instilled in yourself, right? How to deep clean a kitchen, and that it does need to happen. And I don't like doing it any more than anybody else likes to do it. But, you know, stains happen, and I cover them up most of the time because I can't get them off. And I have used Vim, I've used bleach. I've been here for over a decade. I need to scrub TSP and repaint everything. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm slowly using bleach water. Well, it's bleach and laundry soap. And I did a part of the floor. And then I lost a tomato. Still have not found the tomato. And this is what it ended up being. It's like doing dusting, except for there's flour in the kitchen and other things that just need to be wiped down periodically because it builds up. It's a pain in the butt. But all of this can attract bugs, which isn't too bad if you're like me and you don't mind a spider or two. But I don't necessarily want enough spiders in my home to combat all the other bugs that come in a house. Ants, silverfish, not that they're after food, they're after damp, rotting wood, but all the things that could happen. So every once in a while, you gotta pull things out and give it a good old scrub down. You hear that? That's sugar. That's on the side of this. The sugar dispersed. The coffee's on this side of the shelf. This side is flour and cobwebs. Flour and cobwebs, to be honest. It's, yeah. Again, back to, I am not June Cleaver. So I do these things, maybe not as often as I should, but really, I get tired. I get really tired just doing the regular things. Sometimes my depression, we've all seen the memes. You've all seen it. You know, well, just be happy you got up today, or whatever it is. I'm not all up on them, because sometimes just seeing all that takes me in a bad direction. But some days it's true. It's beyond true. So, can I get up and get out of my pajamas? Can I get up and brush my teeth? I've been dealing with depression forever. As long as I can remember. I honestly don't know. I don't remember ever having joy, like other people talk about having joy. Moments, you know, when your kid does something, when they're little and they're, we all like them when they're like that. But everything grows up, and kids don't stay kids, and those moments are just that, they're moments. And a lot of times it's not enough. Those moments aren't enough to pull a body through. But there's always hope for another moment, and that's what keeps me going. I have children and grandchildren, and those moments are important. Anyway, so the cleaning part. I've gotten to a point, because I was given the opportunity, actually, because of my diagnosis, I was given the opportunity to focus on me. And I was able to. I did do therapy at home in the beginning. That's a story and a half. Oh, goodness. I've done a lot, but I've had the time to do self-reflection. So my days aren't, I don't spin out the same. I can feel when it's happening. My eating is so much better. I do it on a regular basis. But I've got to tell you, I've got a lot of practice in for if the crap hits the fan. I've got practice on the lack of food and still being able to keep up a daily thing. Because having the opportunity for all the self-reflection and see how my brain works with and without medications, I've lived on disability on my own. I don't leave my home often, and there used to be a little store on the corner, but they've closed out just before COVID happened. Just before 2020, the store closed. And it's quite expensive to shop for one person at a corner store. Well, it's quite expensive to shop for one person at any store. And I very seldom shop for myself first anyway. When I left the house, I have an acquaintance who I would be able to call and say, is today the day to go to the pet store? And she'd be like, yes, or no, how about next Thursday? Whatever. And that would be the day that I would go spend $100, $150 on my animals. And on average, I was spending about $60, maybe, on myself. I have eaten a half a package of Mr. Noodles. Half, you know, you open it and it's folded over. You break half of that. And you put the other half in a Ziploc bag. I've done that. And that was my one meal. Like a day. One meal. I didn't buy alcohol. I didn't buy drugs. I smoke green. Yes. But I didn't buy it. Even cigarettes. I recycle my cigarettes. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's all gross. Anyway, I've had a lot of time to do self-reflection. Wow. Spin. So, the cleaning thing. I don't do it as often as I should. I know that. But I don't think many people actually do. It's the surface clean, and if they're going to do a deep clean, they hire somebody. I've been hired. That has been one of my jobs, to do the deep cleaning things that just need to be done. So you don't collect bugs, so you don't have to keep the spiders in the house on purpose. Because they do get in the house, on purpose or not. So this is what I'm doing right now. I don't even know what you guys can see. Hopefully it's not too much in this disgusting corner over here. Air vent, stains on the walls, containers with random stuff in them. Well, not really random, so I wouldn't be keeping it. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Rice wine vinegar. Lots of vinegar. Just learning about apple cider vinegar. Not really a big fan of it, but I hear it's healthy, and I can make my own at home, so go me. I haven't yet. It's that fermenting thing. It freaks me out. Smells freak me out. I don't like them. Well, I like smells, don't get me wrong. It's funky smells. And the textures. Oh, the textures are just horrendous. Oh. Oh, no makeup. It will happen. I have it. Had a shower, brushed my teeth. Scrub my face. But nothing yet this morning because I'm using bleach. Really, now I just put bleach hands on my face. Meh. I don't care. I like to smell bleach. Bleach smells fabulous. So, doing the little things, tearing things apart. Every once in a while, it's got to be done. You pull things out. wipe everything down. And take a dry cloth after. Like, especially if you have animals. I gotta tell you, it's a good tip. You have your wet, whatever it is, but it doesn't matter. I bleach, and I do an intense bleaching of things. But if you don't take a dry cloth or paper towel or something afterwards, you're just going to end up with cat hair, dog hair, feathers, people hair, ew, stuck to whatever your surface was. I don't like that. So the trick is to use a dry towel afterwards. Just wipe it down. It takes off any of the loose hair, helps things dry up so that any random floating hair doesn't instantly stick to it. That isn't a trick anybody told me. It's something I just had to learn. Cleaning. Oh, goodness, cleaning. It's a good thing, and it makes me feel better to have my flat surfaces. I really quite enjoy having flat surfaces. I'm thirsty. My coffee's at hand. Coffee. Oh, my first cup of coffee of the day. It's my happy cup. Anyway, this wasn't supposed to go off in a million different directions, but it did because I still don't have a script. Because it's random. I was not going to do this. This is not what I'm just going to stand up and show you what I've moved out of this little tiny corner. This is the corner I was sitting in to do the garlic, and tomorrow I'll be making bread, and this is a tiny little corner. This is a tiny little kitchen. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! Okay, so, oh my goodness. Sink. Cupboards. This corner is usually where my stool is. But everything needed to come out of this corner because I lost a tomato, which is still lost. So now I get to do this whole counter again because I have to find the tomato or we're back to bugs. Bugs. Don't want the bugs. Don't like the bugs. So, anyway, yeah, all of this, all the Uline buckets, moved out of that corner. My canner, my Dutch oven, very new. All these things are new, just so you know, like in the last year. I never had these things before. So this, yeah, that's my kitchen. Oh, sorry about the, yeah, cleaning out corners, dust bunnies, dust monsters, actually, because should have done it sooner. But anyway, everybody should do it sooner. They shouldn't have to wait for the lost tomato. Yeah. Oh goodness. I still gotta find the tomato. Okay, so this is what I'm doing this morning. I'm going to finish this up and move on to my room because it has been neglected during this summer. There's been so many other projects. So, but I will give you a quick view of my next tomato. It's one of the last ones from the yard. They're the ones sitting. Very last tomatoes. I'm so excited. Oh, goodness. So, there's my dehydrator, my Brita, and that green thing in the back. That is something I'm going to set up later today to start some microgreens. And my one box of jars. Oh my goodness. I don't know. They're too big. They're too big to be oh, it doesn't matter. It's the only box I have access to. And I've been holding on to it, hoping that I would get enough tomatoes to make like jars of tomato sauce, right? Wouldn't that just be the coolest? I realize other people do it all the time. I'm not other people. I'm not June Cleaver. June, I think. Anyway, so these will not be filled with pasta sauce. I don't know what I'm going to put in them yet. Maybe something like apple pie filling, because apples are like in season right now. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye again. So, harmony, happiness, and health from my home to yours. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in, and bye for now.